Just about to start. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, kitty. Hi, Mooner. I couldn't care less. I actually got points on that, on my my confidence picks, so totally okay with that. Hi. The cool thing is, we get another primetime game next week against Seattle. Yay! Because that makes all the fucking sense in the world. So how'd your guys' Monday go? Oh, nothing but pieces of heart. Heart pieces everywhere. Wow, Mooner. Whoo! Wow, I can't believe you went there. He didn't inspire a bunch of confidence last night. But honestly, that's what I saw in the preseason too, and it's concerning for sure. It did not instill bunches of confidence, because, yeah. So anyway, there's that. I'm actually gonna do that. That'll solve our rupee issues for all the early games, so. Did not mean to get that. Yeah, I don't know. The defense is fucking legit. That defense is legit. They just ran out of gas. But that defense is fucking legit. Now, if the offense could play even average, they'd be a decent team. That's a big if, though. Nice, pretty glove. Hey, Dread, what's going on, dude? I don't need to open anything else. We already have our rupees, so. Well, that Pittsburgh game was comical. That was comical. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Roquan Smith didn't play more. He was only in there for maybe, I don't know. We've been getting a lot of early boots lately. He was only in there for, I'm going to say, what, 30% of the snaps? Wow, those rupees. We do not have money issues. Yo, Catabat. In now. Browns will be the Browns. I think only the Browns could pull that one off. Honestly, I think they were the only ones that could pull that off in that manner, which is stellar. Hey, it's funny because I've had a couple people tell me, "Hey, they didn't lose, yay!" And it's like it doesn't count because they didn't open up the free beer. You know how they've got... I don't know if you guys saw the story about how they have the free beer, like, fridges around the stadium for when they get their first win, which is, there's some issues involving the logistics of that one, if you know the story behind it. Until the free beer comes out, though, it's not legit. So... It is, however, very funny. Yeah, I actually haven't, honestly, I have not paid much attention to college football. I haven't seen a game yet. Blue, red, and 7. Why did I just go up here? That is not what I wanted to do. I meant to go to 8. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, do not want to die there. Mooner, I'm just gonna say that you're gonna be wrong, but I feel no confidence in saying that. Yeah, Dread, I did. It's fucking dumb. Bugnet. I have a bad feeling in this next room. Because I'm going to have to use, unless I find a sword here. I'm going to have to use bombs at 1 heart, because I got eaten by crabs. This is one of those weird situations I might actually save quit and come back and do this in a second. This is gonna look really weird. I'm actually gonna come to Lazy Kid here and check this just to see, and I actually think I am gonna save quit. Because unless this is a sword. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna look really funky. Yeah, it's stupid dumb. I mean, that just made Jund and Abzan Junk, like, really fucking good. So, we'll go back to, we'll go back down there in a few. I'm gonna check these 2 spots first. Just because I'm already here, so I might as well do it. Well, I have, it's funny because I have a, even though it's not quite on the level, I have my 8-rack deck, which I play a lot, that splashes green, just for, artifact and enchantment removal, and now that goes in instantly because it kills planeswalkers. I've been running Hero's Downfall on the fucking board. Just for planeswalkers. I don't have to do that anymore. Because that fits in perfectly. It's ridiculous how good that thing is. So yeah, I know this is technically a couple of seconds lost. I didn't like my chances of doing this without taking a single piece of damage with bombs, so I kind of took a risk there, and it's better than dying and have to deal with the fucking death sequence. This is not an easy room to do without taking a single point of damage. Especially if that one right there decides to jump straight down. Damn it. Yeah, really good against Tron, too. So we gotta go to Death Mountain. Hey, my sword. Mirror sword. So, I mean, that thing, it just makes it so good. I'd actually be interested. There is the, you know, there's a green-black aggro, kind of mid-rangey aggro deck that plays the, you know, the Delirium guy, the 2/2 that turns into a 4/4, the Delirium guy. It plays, it's almost more like an Abzan deck, than anything else, but I've seen that deck out there. I think that card like that would fit in perfectly. I mean, shit, Jund doesn't even need Maelstrom Pulse anymore. That's better than Maelstrom Pulse in almost every situation. Again, it kills fucking Planeswalkers for 2 mana. And in Modern, all it does is give you a basic land, which most decks don't run a lot of. Oh, come on, you prick. Yeah, it kills Tron pieces at fucking instant speed. Gotta figure something was up here. There's the Titan's Myths, Jesus. You think Death Mountain was good here? Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. That is going to be a game changer in Modern, the same way that Fatal Push was. The same way that Fatal Push was a game changer. This is going to be that much plus maybe some. That's how good that is. That is how insanely good that is. Oh, that would be interesting. Haven't had a Moonpearl Checkerboard K in a long time. Not gonna check it right away, but... Is that Are you saying to save quitting faster? No, doing the weird setup bomb jump is faster if you hit it than save quitting. The thing is, I actually don't know. It's on my list of homework assignments, which is find the exact location for that trigger. Because the last couple of times I've done it, it's been weird where it hasn't bounced to me. It's just a weird bomb jump. It's a weird bomb jump placement. So, that's actually faster, but it'll be done before the next tournament. It's on my list. Probably not this coming up weekend, but next week, the weekend after that is when I'm going to go ahead and knock all those out. So. Got a whole bunch of shit on my list. Right now, I'm just working on getting my basic execution back to par. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I actually did this on purpose. God damn it. What am I doing? I actually did that on purpose for this one, just because I didn't want to feel like doing this one yet. Basement's open. Not only is basement open, basement can't be cleared. I thought there was a heart on this side, too. I guess not. This is just on the other side. Forgot about that. Yeah, I know. It's just little things. It's a bunch of little things I just haven't bothered getting down to their fullest. Oh, shit. Now, if I actually take a death here, which won't happen, but You know, it is a pendant, but we're doing it just because we're here. Unfortunately, we're only getting one item out of this. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, well that was a waste of time. I feel like there's no reason not to do that. Unfortunately, the last one is fire-locked. Oh, that was a little waste of time there. So we'll check everything on the other side of Death Mountain, and then we will... Actually, we will go down to the desert area. If a fire source would have been in there, that would have been pretty epic. Ruby. Now, I could actually do Bunny Cave. This is the scenario where you could actually do Super Bunny Cave. I'm not really... I think that would be... wouldn't be too bad of a sequence break. Maybe I should have done it before coming down here. Now that I'm already down here, there's no reason to do it, but... You actually could do Bunny Cave here. This is that scenario. Gotta be careful. This thing will kill me. Jesus Christ. Those Tektites do too in Green Mail, if I recall. Yeah, I don't think sequence breaking Bunny Cave is going to be that good, especially if we find the Moon Pearl here, which I think is there's a good chance for it. There are 5 items still left in here. I think there's a decent chance we actually find that. Mushroom. Flippers. Okay. Interesting. We did just all that lovely money. So that opens up 5 logic locations. I think where we go after this. You know, we still have... You know, kind of want to wait for that mushroom spot, obviously, for if we find the... That's actually kind of nice. In case we find the cane. This is slightly faster if you flute to 8 and then come back down other than swimming. At least I believe it is. Especially with the boots, because you can speak across some of the land there. I recall it being faster. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, neither one of them seem like they're incredibly fast. I might be wrong on that one, but I believe that was timed at one point. Nothing. Lots of nothing. Okay. We have Sashrala, we have Escape, we have King's Tomb. Let's do King's Tomb. That's a one of here. And then I think we'll go down to Desert. I was kind of hoping to not have to go do Desert because we don't have a fire source yet. I don't know. Maybe we could do the other ones too before we do that. I mean, I could turn that mushroom in. I just don't really want to. Alright, let's check Sashrala. It's a quick 3 before we head down there. Again, I would love to find a fire source before heading down there. Just so that I can get it all done in one. Out of the way. God damn it. Oh, you dick. That fucking Octorok. Fucking Octorok really screwed me over there. Shit. Alright, we're going to desert. We still have escape and the escape underground area and all that jazz. Actually, might as well check this. What is it? Oh, good. And 5. And where's the other one? 6 this one. That's Bombos. I'm actually gonna get that. It's faster to flute to 5 if I recall, if you have the oh, that's right. Never mind. I can't do that. Never mind. That's out of logic. It's not out of logic. It's out of, I have the flippers. You can't do the shit. Yeah, you can't do that with the flippers. It's basically the other side of Bunny Cage, which you can't do when you're in the flippers. I think if you have the boots, it's faster to do it from 4. I think. Ha! Both boomerangs are down here. Ah, man, maybe I should have checked, Aegina's Cave. If I go in here and there's nothing, and then Aegina's Cave actually has a fire source, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, don't do that. Well, don't do that. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare even think about it. We'd still need to find the lantern, but this is one of those scenarios I definitely would not do that in the dark. Not only that, this is also one of the scenarios where shit, it's on fucking Lambo. I will check literally everything before going into Aga, if Aga does become available. Oh, please. Oh, if this is the lantern. Oh my god. That would be the worst. Man, where is this shit? There's only 3 spots left to go. I'm gonna just, I guess I'll just turn the mushroom in. I'll get this one out first. sure if this is the right way to play. I don't know. This one I feel we could go either way with it, but we've got Escape and then Eastern still after this as well. Oops. Hope if I actually went in the door. Aha! Look at that! I guess that was required, wasn't it? It was kind of unexpected, but I kind of wish I would have held on the other one then. Yeah, it's fine. I could have done King's Tomb a bit more efficiently at this point, but I think checking King's Tomb there is fine. Again, I wanted a fire source before heading down to Desert, because obviously it was needed. Well, now we can check a whole bunch of shit. The thing that I'm a little curious about are those flippers. Well, it's the piece that you want to hold on to, just because you get to, you know, you can sequence break the powder, so you want to hold on to it if you can, but it's not a huge deal. Now this opens up literally everything. I mean, almost the entire world is open, with the exception of, God, just a couple of dungeons that you can't get into because of the other requirements. Plus use. Number 3. Oh my god, 4? Nope, didn't happen. It's close. So, Death Mountain was required to get the mushroom to go turn it in to get that. Yeah, Hookshot basically finishes it off. Hookshot's got everything else, so... opens up Hookshot Cave. The thing that it really does that I'm interested in is it opens up Swamp. Because we did just get those flippers, and right now they don't do anything. Because we can't even use them to get into Ice Palace, even though we don't want to. Just one item in the front. But yeah, Hookshot kind of finishes things off. It opens up most of everything else. There's not a lot left that isn't actually open, so... can't get into Mire yet, can't get to Turtle Rock yet, can't get the back items from Hookshot Cave. Shit. I'm gonna bounce on that one. Step left. I mean, there's really not else. There's not much else beyond it. Shit, I was way off. Damn it! Urgh, you fucker. There's really not much else out there that we really care about. So this is going to make an interesting seed because there's actually, I think, 10 racers in this one. Maybe not. Oh, there's 9 because FC was in here originally. And with a wide open seed like this, it really just comes down to who checks what and when, especially if there's a lot of overworld locations that are available. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see where this goes from here. I mean, we're going to check Bumper when we leave here because Bumper's available, and then I do think we're going to just take the Hype Cave route. Oh, we got to check that chest regardless. So it's 3. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to actually step forward there. Alright, meaningless, but we get a crystal out of it. Yeah, I'm torn on actually maybe even going into Swamp Palace early. I'm thinking about it, because that would actually give those flippers purpose, and that would make for an interesting choice. Interesting choice. We are going to be heading down there, so... I mean, it's a gamble. With a race this size, it's not a bad gamble. And hookshot on the left, or even in there, would be really truly. Yo, Acid, what's up? Alright. What do we got here? I think we are going to actually do the smithy and then go all the way down and do that. I think it makes sense. I do want to... I'm going to check Bumper Cave really quick. Nah, no I won't. No I won't. Because then I would be tempted to do Graveyard Ledge as well. And that takes me a little bit out of position. For 2 items, I don't think it's worth it yet. We'll do that one on the next pass if we have to go up and do Skull Woods. But I think I am. I am actually, unless I find something very particular here. Well, like the hook. Well, if I find the hook. Come on, Jesus Christ. If I find the hook shot, I'm definitely going in because it's clearable. But I think unless, I don't know, what else would I even be able to find? Bombos would get me into Mire, although I wouldn't actually be able to do anything there. You know, other than find items. I can't think of what else I would even consider getting. Fire Rod would turn me around. It'd be Fire Rod. Fire Rod would be the thing that would turn me around. So if I find Fire Rod on this route, I think I'd turn around and go back up to Skull Woods. Otherwise, I'm gonna dive in the swamp. We're in position for it. It's right there. You know what I am out of position to do, though, because I just now thought of this, is we can't do Dig Game right now. We'll have to come back for Dig Game. I don't know why I did this in this order. I never do this in this order. So hopefully Dig Game's not important. I never do that in that order. That's weird. Why would I do that? I never do that. Oh, there's Bombos. Well, that's required. Oh man, that opens up Ice Palace, doesn't it? Ugh. I probably should have dropped this off here. Should have dropped it off in the previous room. I would have got an extra dash out of it. No worries. And you want to do this first in case you find the book down here. The chest will be there when we get back. Hi, kitten. There's a lantern. Well, the lantern actually does allow us to finish desert. I suspect we should just do that. It's kind of one of those things, we have to do it now or later. It doesn't really change us up. We'll also be able to check the shed. Yeah, we'll just finish that off. I think we'll just do that first. checked everything except for the dig game because we're done. If there wasn't an item in here, I definitely wouldn't be doing this, but because there is. God, that also opens up the left side of Mire. God, do we do that? I mean, I'm talking about doing some weird-ass double dips. There's the hard-to-find ice rod. No one's gonna miss that. God, how... I mean, there'd be only 2 items we'd be able to get out of Mire if we decided to go do that. What else is available? We have, what, 3 items up on Death Mountain currently that are available. We have... On high. I missed that. It's pixel high. What else do we have? We have all of Ice Palace. We have the items out of Swamp. It's up to 4. It's never full. What else? We could always, you know, dip our toes into Pod. We're actually gonna ice ride this. Do you risk a dip into Mire? It's weird because it's open, but so is everything else. Ice ride. Oh no, man! It was quite the wrong direction. Oh shit! Fucking god. Ice rod timing is really weird. Ah, do we do it? Trying to look. Okay, so 2. Call it 3. 3. 3. 3. 2. We're here. You know what? Let's fucking do it. Like the biggest. There's nothing that's clearable. Like there's absolutely nothing clear. This is a big one. I mean, this is a big risk. This is definitely a gamble. But we did just find the lantern. We have the boots. We just found Bombos. It's a weird... We just found everything that we kind of need to get items out of here. It's not the worst dungeon in the world to double dip, because once you find the key and then you just reroute it and you come right back in, it's not the end of the world, so... Could be worse. And if you find something big in here, like the bow or the hook, then wow, that pays off huge. But this is definitely a bit of a game. Oh! Oh my god! Okay. Give me the hook shot to finish off the trifecta here. The trifecta of awesomeness. Or just give me the, I'll take the cane. Just to finish this fucker off. Wow! Well, we're gonna go to Pod now. Holy shit. That was nuts. Plus, we also found the big key. That was awesome. Okay, so I think the big key chest almost has to be a small key here. Unless both of these are small keys. I'm burning a key here I probably don't need to burn, but it's not the end of the world here. The question is after we finish this, do we check the vanilla big key location? I probably do, just because I don't want to have to do it later. Shit. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. It's kind of a time loss not doing it first, but I don't know, we just found the bow in an early dive into Mire, so I'm okay with this. But I don't want to leave the other item in here. It's a 50-50 which one it's in, so... God damn it. Shouldn't take too long to do. Oh, I certainly did there, Shiver. Certainly did. Now we just need to, again, we need Hookshot, we need Fire Rod, we need Cane. I think that's it. Depending on what the Turtle Rock medallion is. So the question is, we're going to go to Pod right after this. The question is do we take an Eastern dive after that? I think we do, right? I think it makes sense to do an Eastern, just to dive it. There's 3 items in there that are fairly quick to get. I think we're doing shenanigans on Saturday, actually. We've been talking about trying to do more shenanigans. I think we're going to do some on Saturday morning. Is this number 2? It is. All right. Well, that means we know we can just clear it whenever. Cool. Totally cool with this. Especially with this, as much stuff that is currently available. That's a hell of a find. So yeah, we'll clear Pod, we'll full clear it. And then I will go ahead and, I think, yeah, we're going to check Eastern. Again, we need Hookshot, we need Cane. We'll eventually head back to Death Mountain and check Turtle Rock to see what that medallion is. Although I don't think I want to go back up there until we find the Cane. And then, what else? Fire Rod, and then obviously we'll see what medallion is up there. We might need 4. So between 3 and 4 items to go. Really? I hate stupid shit like that. Love getting that second key there. Makes the routing so much easier. That was weird. It didn't actually shock me. It just hit me. A little odd, but hey. Will not complain. That's 3 keys. Not too thrilled about that one. Now, I could definitely see somebody coming in here to sequence break this, either with either with hovering or just doing the bottle glitch. So whatever we find on this side is probably in play. There'll be one small key and then something else, most likely. It means the big key can be anywhere. Oop, I'm off on that. Oop, oh no, bailed me out. You can often slip off the side of that if you're too far to the right. I hope we get hit by everything. Should we get hit by everything? Let's get hit by everything. So, thinking out loud, the spot that I definitely want there not to be an item right now more than anything is Hera Big Chip. Or the one. Oh my god! What was that? Give me just a second here. 1 second, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, Shiver with a gift sub! Oh, to Cattlebat, that's awesome. Show some love there, everybody. Let's get a couple bonks in chat. Many, many, many thanks. Fire Rod. Many, 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 many thanks. Some goo. Shiver as always, that's much appreciated. And Cattlebat, get a bonk in there, would you? God damn it. Again, that is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. You guys know you do not need to do that, but it is much appreciated. I'm actually going to run over here and grab these hearts. I have been known to walk into things from time to time. I'm going to grab a few arrows here too while I'm here. Just have a couple of freebies. Damn it, let's see if we can find the hammer. There we go, let's get some bonks in here. Many, many, many thanks. Alright, so now we have a question, and that is, do we still go into Eastern Palace? Now that we found the Fire Rod, that does open up another dungeon. We can full clear. Oh, shit, it's high. And I missed that last one. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. Okay. I think I'm going to because it also allows us to check 2 additional items, which is the Graveyard Ledge and Bumper Cave and Bumper Ledge. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I will do that. Shit, I was off on that one. Unless we find, like, the cane here. If we find the cane or anything like that, then I think we actually... we just need the hook. Okay. No, we're still gonna go in. We're still gonna go in. It's really quick. It's really quick. And we don't know what we need for Turtle Rock yet. We still might need Ether or Quake. So that is a required double dip into Misery Mire, mind you. That is a 100% required double dip into Misery Mire. Now, we've already cleared it, so we don't have to go back. We just have to go in to finish it, so that'll be the very last thing we do. Do I do... Well, I guess we'll check and see if Armos is even required. I don't know. We probably should. If we're committing to this, we probably should just kill Armos, too. And that means, you know what, the other thing that opens up is if this happens to be a Ped Seed, you know, we're 2 dungeons down already in that odd location. It's very unlikely, considering the hookshot, but, you know, it is possible. Wow, that Mire dip is... Jesus Christ, that Mire dip was huge. Mire had the bow. That's 2. Getting the 3rd item here would be really nice. I don't have to worry about anything. There's like 1 item left out of 3 chests. How much you want to bet the map is here? If the map is here, I think we actually finish this. If it is not here... If we find the 3rd item, we're not. But if the map is... Or if the 3rd item is on Armos, we are going to finish it. I think at this point we're committed to it, so... And then after that, we'll go do Skullwoods. We'll check Graveyard Ledge and Bumper... And then we're probably going to go back to Death Mountain, check, see what Turtle Rock is. Beat the item, please. I'm fine with that. That wasn't a huge time sink, so... That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. So, we just need maybe the hook shot. This is kind of one of those I would really like to have taken another trip up to Death Mountain, but then you'd have to actually take another trip to Death Mountain. So, there's that. So yeah, I have definitely conformed to this whole do back first. I've definitely conformed to this. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, they are. They're gonna be super dangerous, too. Wish we had the book here. Honestly, I don't really care that much about the magic in here. Unless I have a green if I absolutely needed a magic refill. So, it's slightly slower. Then again, we are in green mail still, so... I guess Fire Rod is just a little bit more convenient. Okay, so we found 1 item already. If we find the 2nd item here, that would be killer. He's actually being nice. He was until right there. God damn it. I don't know how many of these are counting. Okay, most of them did. Found one. Number 2? Oh, God, it is number 2. Well, there's nothing here, but... Okay. That was quick. Holy shit. Okay, we have bumper, we have graveyard. I still have that hammer, or that shovel spot. We have the 3 items left in escape. Hookshot could be at any of those. There's a lot of places it could be. So, we're going to check these first. Do we check shovel? Do we check shovel? The other spot I'm slightly concerned about, again, I skipped the dig game. I did skip the dig game. Because the stupid half of me decided to do the smithy route first for no fucking reason. So maybe we do it this way to keep the portal. And how long would it take us to get back there? No, I didn't do shovel, no. I'm just thinking about, do I want to do shovel? Just why not go that way? That's dumb. If I do it this way, how long is it going to take me to go down and do that? It's 2 additional items here. It's going to take about 45 seconds to get all these in. I guess with the boots, it's fine. Now, the only issue with doing it this way is I'm orphaning Catfish. If Catfish has the hookshot, this entire race is over. I'm a little concerned that I skipped the dig game. Because dig game is such an easily accessible location that... I mean, no one's gonna skip it. Unless you do what I did. And this puts us in position, we can do the shovel, and then we're gonna go up to Death Mountain. We're gonna check Turtle Rock and see if we need 2 items to go. Okay, that doubles our chances of T-Rock, so that's actually pretty damn good. Yo, Gloin, what's up, dude? Let's see if we can do this correct. Picking up that Quake is actually pretty fucking important here. Because now it doubles our chances of actually having Turtle Rock and having it mean something, and I have to go all the way around. Come on! Glowing. Yeah, it was not good. I mean, you could still do it, it's just your team's not going to be there. Dude, I'm just as heartbroken too. That was... So, we had a discussion about this today. That was probably the worst loss that I could think of in 8 years. The 2010 the 2010 game against the Packers on in Week 17 was probably a worse loss than that one. But that would have been the next worst loss. Alright, are we just one item away, or are we two? We are... Ooh! I'm so fucking glad I did that. Holy shit, am I happy I did Dig Game. And the only reason I dig game is because I found the shovel. If it was a single item, I wouldn't have done that. There's no way I would have done that otherwise. Wow. We've actually gotten pretty lucky in this seed, to be honest. Some of the checks that we did, we've done pretty well for ourselves on this one. And we're in go mode. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna check Hookshot Cave, and then I'm gonna actually do a save quit. We're gonna go finish off dungeons, and we're gonna come back here. We have to come back up anyway. I'm doing this for a sword. It's 4 quick checks. And then we're gonna do a save quit anyway. If I find tempered, I'm out. Blue mail. I'll take blue mail. Alright, we're gonna finish the lower side. We gotta come back up here anyway. And now we're not gonna actively look for anything. What do we have left? It's just these 3, right? I didn't mess something up, did I? Yeah, just these 3. Yeah. Alright. Wow. Oh yeah, we'll sub 130 this. Unless we fuck something up pretty heavily. Definitely not out of the realm of possibility, so. I did a boot there. We skipped a lot of shit, didn't we? I mean, we also did extra shit, though. We did full clear Eastern. Well, we got the items out of Eastern. We also did a, we went into Hera. We didn't need to do Hera. So, there were 2 dungeons that we did actually dive into that we didn't need to. So, nothing is foregone here. We could have saved probably another 5 minutes if we hadn't done that shit. It was, okay, so the funny thing is, and if you guys, have watched football for many years, you'll understand the joke. So, we were talking during the game, because we chat on Discord. We have a group of guys that chat about the game. We were chatting on Discord about it when he came back out in the second half, and I put on Discord, it's like, oh shit, we have a problem. Aaron Rodgers just got 100 cc's of Favre injected into him. And if you know your history, you understand why that's a big deal. Because that's a Brett Favre thing. That's exactly what Brett Favre would do. Is he would have a season-ending injury, look like he's done, come back out in the half, and then light up the board. That's exactly what happened. I'm fucking tired of seeing it. Because I've been seeing it all my fucking life. It's really fucking bad. But, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened. I mean, we were joking about it. It's like, this is not... The second he came back out, I was really concerned. And then when they drove down the field and they only got 3, I was really concerned. And then when they got the ball they were up by 3, and they drove it down the field and they fucked up on 3rd and 1, I was super concerned because 6 wasn't gonna be enough. And I don't know why I'm doing this. That's actually not bad. I still wouldn't mind a sword. Oh my god, Gloin. That was fucking horrible. I hope they left him. I hope they left him in Green Bay. and he had to hitch his own ride home. That was horrible. I hope he feels today like the worst person in the world, because he deserves to be. I mean, that game is over. He catches that ball, game over. You know, we're not having this discussion today. We're discussing how we almost threw it away. Dude, I'm a Cubs fan, so I know all about the disappointment. I know all about it. I'm a Cubs fan, so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I had to live through it my entire life, and now we're dealing with it again because they seem to be choking away the division lead in the last few weeks of the season. I mean, we play in an hour and a half. We play Milwaukee. This is the last 3-game series against Milwaukee. So, you know, this is insanely huge to get this one in. So, yeah, you know, Philly's... You're right. Philly actually does... That happens a lot to Philly teams. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Well, okay, Detroit's a different animal. So... I should have done one cycle that one if I had swung early. Well, hey, I'm as shocked as anybody that Philly won last year. I was of the mindset, never bet against the Patriots. You know, they haven't earned the right to bet against them yet. Now they do. Now we can actually bet against them and feel okay about it. I have 19 silvers. So I really can't fuck any up here. Yeah, that Super Bowl is nuts. It was a great watch. Especially if you're not a fan of either team. It was a really... If you had no rooting interest, that was a great game to watch. Yeah, it was a fantastic game to watch if you had no rooting interest. It was just a fun game. God, I'm just thinking, if we had not done Eastern and Hera, I mean, we'd be almost in GT by now. Probably not quite. We'd be finishing Turtle Rock right now. I wasted 2 arrows there. You feel... that's how I felt when the Cubs won the World Series a couple of years ago. I was up until about 4 in the morning. I had a really difficult time getting to sleep, and then when I finally did wake back up, I woke up at like 9 that next morning. I cracked a bottle of wine. I told my boss I wasn't coming in. I told my boss the day before, win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'm not coming in that day. That was back when I still worked in the office instead of working from home. And yeah, I cracked a bottle of wine at like 9:30 in the morning and just sat back and watched highlights over and over and over for like all day. I think that's gonna happen. Yeah. As well you should. As well you should. I mean, I took the day off. I took the day after the Super Bowl off back when the Bears were in the Super Bowl in 2006, 2007. They lost, but I still took the day off. Although that was funny. I actually took that day off in advance. That was before the Bears were even, you know, in... fucking Dead Rock. The worst Dead Rock. That does not happen often. Huh. Oh, that's actually nice. Okay, so I gotta feel like we're in pretty good shape here. I have to feel like we're in pretty good shape in this seed. I mean, we hit just about everything. We did lose maybe 4 minutes checking shit that we didn't need to check. 4, maybe 5 minutes. But picking up that Bowen we did and not having to double dip anything else was pretty much tits. Oh yeah, are you guys in? Like, how's it gonna be down there for that? I know I've got people that I know that are out east. We're talking about it in our raid. Oh shit. We've got people out east that are gonna get hit by it. You're in Virginia? Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna get hit. Why did I skip over that? Yeah, just stay safe, and... You guys aren't in an evacuation area, are you? Yeah. Yeah, it's... I know that the Upper East is supposed to get hit too, because, well, and again, this is weird. The only reason I know I followed... Mikey? Yeah, he's in South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, they're all gonna get hit by it. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll see some of the after. We'll get some of the jet stream that comes up this way. So we'll have rain next week or late this week. I mean, when you get something that big, it affects the entire country. So. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. At least you know you're probably in a safe spot. So, my dad lives down in Florida. I still have not checked with him. I really need to. I don't know how bad my dad's gonna get it. He lives by Daytona Beach. They're it's skipping him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I had read that they're okay. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Yeah, Mikey will get hit. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had seen that this one was gonna miss, but I hadn't looked it up. I hadn't confirmed, so it's rare that I'm not chancing this, by the way. I'm gonna go around and get the big chest key, because if it's a small key, that means I don't have to do anything. Skip laser bridge. Okay. Yeah, my brother Mikey is in he's North Carolina, right? Oh, that is the key too. Wow. I'm pretty sure he's North Carolina now, isn't he? Maybe it's South Carolina. I know. I've never been to his place. I don't go down there. No. We just have a weird... That side of the family is kind of weird. We don't talk much. We get along just fine, we just don't talk. Well, fuck, I don't talk to my full-blood brother either, so... That's more his fault than mine. I tried to from time to time. North Carolina, yeah. I won't be shocked if he goes down and if he actually goes down to Florida then and stays with my dad for a couple of days and just gets the fuck out of Dodge. I would. I mean, there's just no reason to be around that. Okay. Well, I mean, it's one of those that I can't believe how bad this one is. Oh, he didn't even pee on the floor. He's a good dog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Didn't even pee on the floor. Double in. Damn it. That double actually cost me a few seconds. Lack thereof. Alright, as long as we don't have a bad G tower, we're in great shape. We never did find a tempered sword, but we've got numerous checks to check here, so Master Sword Silvers is fine. We should sub 130 this. My God, yeah, we would be close to finished here by now if we hadn't checked, if we hadn't done the Eastern Dive, which I did say if we find, like, the canyon here, I'm going to skip it, and then I did it anyway. The Eastern Dive cost us a couple minutes, and the Hera Dive cost us a couple minutes, but honestly, I doubt anybody that did this route, because you had to pick up the glove and the hammer on Death Mountain, didn't dive Hera. I'd be really shocked if you went up here early in the early game and didn't dive Hera. Especially since the big key was in the first two chests. Alright, we have 6 silver arrows, so I gotta be slightly mindful of my arrows. And I'll never not do this, so... There's a couple places we can pick up arrows here. If we can find them on the way, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yahtzee. Gonna check these just to see. Oh, God, yes! That's gonna shave a minute off this. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Again, everybody out there, stay safe, because that's gonna be it's a nightmare. I'm only doing this because I have literal 6 arrows here. I don't want to fuck this up. And as I say that, I fuck one up. We're fine. 6 arrows left. More than enough, especially now with little bacon in our arsenal here. Use bacon to make bacon. We will be making some bacon in about 5 minutes. I have a green and a blue at our disposal, so our life really is not in jeopardy here, so we can be a little bit free. I didn't mean to that one. Dick. Alright, I didn't want to burn that much magic. Jesus. Hurricane party supplies. Okay, so here's my question, and I'm being serious on this. What are you guys gonna do while you're down there? I mean, I live in Chicago, lived in the Midwest my entire life. I've never had to deal with anything like that. Like, what do you do? Do you just shelter yourself in and just pray and just hope for the best? I mean, I know if you're going to go through the heart, that you probably abandon. I know that there are some cities that were forced to evacuate. But, like, what do you do? I'm late. Oh, that's right, we have powder. So we'll be able to go this one full up. I'll read that in here in just a second. Let me kill me a worm. Yeah, okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. I've never had to deal with anything like that. You know, we don't even get tornadoes in Chicago because they're never. We always joke about this, is that, you know, we live in the city, so, you know, we're in the city limits. We're not actually in the city. We're as far north as you can get, not being, you know, being in Chicago proper. But you know, if we ever got a tornado here, you know, everybody would be dead. Because it would have to be the biggest tornado in the existence of tornadoes. Shit. Should have fucking swings on that one. So, now where I grew up in Iowa, that's a different story. These are off-center. I should actually just use those sorts here. Iowa, we had a few. You know, we had to deal with those every year because it's much more open. So we had to deal with a few of them there. But for the most part, you know, we haven't had to deal with it here in Chicago, and I lived here for the last, what, 10, 15 years, with the exception of a few years down in Texas. I grew up in a small town outside of Cedar Rapids. Oh, shit, really? Wow, I fucked that one up. Did I get it? Wow, I fucked that up hardcore. Fine there. One sec, I'll get back to you here in a second. I talked to you guys while we're doing the bonk game. Which I think we're gonna have a good bonk game today. Gannon, you're just, oh my god, you're a dick today. Get the freebie? did. Oh, don't come straight south. Okay, fine. I'm gonna stay north on this one, though. Shit. Really? I'm not gonna get this other one here either. I'm gonna have to wait. Bad Ganon. Let's see if we get sniped. That was a really bad Ganon. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Got it. That was a good one. That's my... You know what? That's probably the best seed I've done in a while. That's probably the best seed I've done in a while. We got so good. That Mire dive was just fucking brilliant. Oh, okay, yeah. I grew up in Anamosa, which our population was 5,000, and 2,000 of that was from the state penitentiary, which they have to include that in the census. So... yeah, I think we had a good bonk game here. We had a bunch of required bonks, but... yeah, that was... we had a really good seed there. That's probably the best race I've had in about a month. Let's see where everyone's at. Let's see. Boyne is climbing the tower, so he's not far behind. We have Illis is finishing up Mire. Still has Turtle Rock to do. Bonta, what is Bonta doing here? Bonta is looking for the Quake. Oh no! Oh no, he hasn't marked it off yet. He's got his map up here so we can see it. And it looks like he's going right there for the dig game. He skipped the dig game too. Alright, Bones is going to be in go mode here in a second. Shady is in T-Rock, so he's finishing. Tal is in T-Rock. P-Train is in Mire, still has to do T-Rock. And who is Fear Agent? I do not know who that is. That's a new one to me. He is also in GT. So he's not far behind. So. Nah, man, we rocked that seed. Just think about this. We could have probably sub-120'd this if we hadn't done the Hera dive and the Eastern dive. We probably could have 120'd this. It would have been close. I don't think that's exactly 5 minutes, but it's close. Let's see where everyone else's tracker did here. Oh, Balta just found the Quake and then forfeited. And that's one of those, shit, there it is. The shit, there it is moments. Yeah. And then he just booked out offline, so... yeah, I've had that feeling. No pendant dungeons were required, no. There was no... let's see, nothing was... Eastern was rupees and 2 heart containers. And it was a red rupee, I think, is the only item we got out of Hera, so there was no pendant dungeons required. And we checked almost the minimum in regards to... we checked close to the minimum in overworld locations. We found a sword at Hammer Pegs. That was... we did the smithy route. There wasn't anything on the smithy route, but we did find a sword. And that was Master Sword at the time, and then we found Tempered in GT. So that worked out really well. I'm looking at Boyne's tracker. It looks like he did Ice Palace and has Butter, so... I'm guessing Butter Sword was in Ice Palace. Hey, guess what? We avoided Ice Palace this time, and it didn't bite us in the fucking ass. Yeah, it had to have been, because I see 2 other people that have Tempered in GT, and they both cleared Ice Palace. So my guess is, yeah, Ice Palace had a sword. It would make sense based off what I'm seeing here. So, hey, Addy! How you doing, buddy? Jumping in late. Oh, hey, my 1-year subs are coming through now. I just realized that. I have the Platinum Boot. We have a couple people that are coming up to their year this coming up month, isn't it? Yeah, Space Age and Dread, you both have your 1 years coming up. A winner is me! Yeah, Addy, we crushed that seed. You know why we crushed that seed? Is because when we finished checking Desert Palace early, I decided to dive into Mire, and the bow is just sitting there. So... First chest. Oh, the bow! This is probably useful. Yeah. We still did do 2 dungeons that were not required, but we didn't do Ice Palace. So... Happy about that. So yeah, like I said, we'll get this bunk game finished, and then there's Blaine finished. Oh wow, we beat Blaine by 5 minutes. That's right. Big B got stomped. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think how I should put that in there, Gloin. How do I put that in there that's not pretentious? I don't know how to put that in without sounding like a complete dick. Dude, I am the medium to end all mediums. He just put as his comment, medium my ass. He beat me to it. Oh shit, that was great. Oh, that was great. So anyway, so here's the story for tonight, boys and girls. It's what, just after 6? I'm guessing we're probably going to be having some dinner here within the next hour. I don't have anything WoW related that I'm going to be doing tonight, so I might be on later tonight. There is a Final Fantasy weekly at 8:30 that I'd be interested in doing. Oh, somebody got this one. I know they did. I just don't know who it was. Hey, there you go. Wow, 240 mini time. I like that. Congrats, dude. Let's update our leaderboard. We will add you to this. I don't think you're on there yet for this season. You are not. But with an exact C, it puts you up close. Nice 139 is a good time there. Good finish. So very, very cool. I've updated the leaderboard now. So yeah, I think we are gonna. I may or may not do that game tonight at 6:30. I'm not 100% certain. I might if I'm not doing anything else. The flags look interesting. So the flags do look somewhat interesting. So I think unless we're busy, if we find something else going on, I think I will. I probably will. We'll see. We'll see. So. Ha! You have a smoother head than I do, because I get them. I get them all the fucking time. So, all right, boys and girls, we're gonna go and call it for right now. I'm gonna get some figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight, and we may or may not be back in a couple of hours. It's at 8:30 Central if we're gonna be back on. So, if I don't see you guys, have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your week. If you're in the path of that hurricane, stay safe and stay dry. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.